Here we go. Now you know the rules. Robots paint. You guess. We start off easy and get harder over time. Now remember, these are 70s TV legends. Can you guess these classic characters? We're looking for the character. This character often sat in his iconic armchair while spouting controversial opinions. Known for his working class background and blunt, sometimes offensive manner. Frequently clashed with his son-in-law, whom he called Meathead. Hey, good for you on getting power, Brenda. We have no sign of power people over in our area. We've got like 3 or 4 poles down and 2 trees over wires, and it's going to take a little work. But we're live. We're live. Kayla, what's going on? Good to see you. Nice to see you here. Everybody got this one? Everybody know who this is? Yeah, exactly. Archie Bunker. Archie Bunker was a symbol of the changing social landscape in America during the 1970s. Anybody remember the actor's name? Anybody know? Going once, going twice. Carol O'Connor. Carol O'Connor was Archie Bunker. This should be fun. Everybody should know most of these. Here we go. Next up. Known for his love of motorcycles and leather jackets. He could fix things with just the snap of his fingers. I don't remember that part. His thumbs up gesture became a cultural symbol of cool. Though he was a rebel, he was protective of his friends at Arnold Diner. There you go. Everybody's getting it. Good job, guys. Good job. I'm not sure the robots hit this painting dead on, but it's not bad, I guess. This greaser was famous for saying, I don't know if I know. Hey. There it is. Hey. That's right. This is Fonzie. Fonzie is one of TV's most iconic cool guys, often steadying the show with his charisma. Fonzie. Everybody remember his real name? How about his, not his real name, but the character's name in the show, other than his nickname, Fonzie? Anybody know? Arthur Fonzarelli. Yes. There you go. Next up. This is a single woman in her 30s. She moved to Minneapolis for a fresh start. That should be enough. Right? I think you should be able to get it from that. She worked as an associate producer at WJM-TV, a local news station. Who knows? Known for her positive attitude despite life's challenges, she threw an unforgettable hat in the air in the show's opening credit. There you go, Brenda has it. Famous for being gonna make it after all, or something like that. Kind of like that. I am not a singer. There you go. Everybody's getting it. This is Ray Tyler Moore's show. However, you remember her character's name. Who knows her character's name? First name was Mary. Last name, though, is, who knows? Anybody got it? Richard. Very Richards, of course. This next one will be a challenge to get the last name as well. Here we go. Number 4. This character had a sharp tongue and a strong political opinion. She wasn't afraid to stand up for women's rights and social justice in the 70s. often at odds with their conservative husband, Walter. She appeared first as Edith Bunker's cousin on All in the Family, one of the first spin-offs. Nope. Incorrect. And we're looking for characters, not actors. Hey, what's going on? Keeps digging. Or do you go by 7? She played by actress B. Arthur, who would later star in another famous sitcom in the 80s. There you go. Mr. 7 or Miss 7 has it. That's right. This is Maud. Anybody remember Maud's last name? Does anybody have Maud's last name? Who knows? On the show, Maud Findlay. Maud Findlay. How about that? All right, next up, 1970s. We're doing 1970s characters from TV sitcoms. Originally appeared as the neighbor of the Bunkers, another spinoff. He was a successful businessman running a chain of dry cleaners. Zeus is incorrect. This guy is known for his catchphrase, "We're moving on up." We're moving on up. Hitler is also incorrect. This character had a tumultuous but loving relationship with his wife, Louise, who he called Wheezy. Wheezy. Wheezy! Yes. Keep digging. Vincent is incorrect. This indeed is George Jefferson. Yes. He became a symbol of upward mobility for Black families in America. I'm not sure the robots nailed that painting exactly. What do you guys think? Maybe close. Next up. This character was known for his catchphrase, "Dynamite." Dynamite. You may remember this character? The eldest child in a struggling African-American family living in Chicago housing project. An aspiring artist with a knack for getting into trouble. He often clashed with his father, James Sr. There you go. That's not my name, but that is the correct answer. His humor, energy kept his family's spirits up. I'm not sure again. The robots didn't, it's all the way back in the 70s, so these robots are having a little trouble nailing these characters. Anyway, J.J. Evans, JJ, remember? Good times. Good times. J.J. Evans' humor, his outlook made him one of the most beloved characters of the 1970s. Did you guys all love J.J.? Yeah, that's the actor's name, J.J. Walker, right? All right, you'll know the next one, I think. Number 7. She worked in a Milwaukee brewery with her best friend, Shirley. I think that should be enough of a clue right there. She was known for her L monogrammed on her sweaters. You know, that looks like a bowling shirt. She had a tough, no-nonsense attitude, but a big heart. I bet everybody knows this one, right? Yeah, there you go, Brenda. Jan. Everybody's getting this one. She was often dragged into wild schemes by her bubbly best friend. This character loved her Pepsi with milk. Now, I don't think I watched this show that many times. I don't know why, but I didn't. But I would have remembered that. Pepsi with milk. Yes. That's not my name. B. Laverne was part of a comedic duo that entertained audiences with slapstick and heart. That's right. Everybody remember her last name? What was her last name in the show? Her character's last name. Anybody remember? Anybody got it? Laverne DeFazio. DeFazio. Of Laverne and Shirley, of course. Number 8. A single mother working as a waitress at Mel's Diner. These are 1970s TV sitcom characters we're doing tonight. She dreamed of becoming a singer while juggling her demanding job. She often had to deal with her tough boss, Mel. She had a son named Tommy, who was her pride and joy. No, Brenda, not Flo. Anybody remember this show? I'll give you a big clue. The show's name was the character's name. I bet you can get that, right? Who knows? Who knows this one? She was played by Linda Lavin. This character symbolized independence and perseverance. Who knows? Remember? Maybe you don't remember this show. I'm not sure how many years was this on. You got it, Brenda. Yes, Alice was a character who embodied resilience and determination to make a better life for herself. And nobody's going to know her last name of her character. Alice Hyatt. Alice Hyatt was the character's name. All right, next up, you'll know this one. A fastidious and obsessively clean individual, especially compared to his roommates. He was known for his love of classical music and photography. Everybody's going to know this one. His quirky habits often clashed with his slob roommate, Oscar Madison. Frequently seen using a nasal spray due to his hypochondria. I use a nasal spray occasionally due to my allergy. How about you guys? Odd Couple is indeed the show. Who remembers the character's first and last name? Who knows the first and last name? This character's obsessive-compulsive nature was at the core of the Odd Couple dynamic. The core of the dynamic. Who knows his first and last name? This character right here. Jack was the other guy, Jack Lemmon, but this was Felix Unger. Felix Unger was the neat half of the iconic mismatched roommates, providing endless comedy in the clash of opposites. Odd Couple, yes. All right, let's see you get the next one. A witty and sarcastic surgeon stationed in Korea during the war. I bet you know this one. Everybody's going to know this one. Known for his distaste for authority and love of martinis. He's often seen wearing Hawaiian shirts, even in the middle of a war zone. That's right. I should do not his back. And that is the actor's name, but we're looking for the character's name tonight. We appreciate the actor's name as well. And the show is good too, MASH. That's correct. But who remembers the character's name? Who remembers the character's name? Nobody? I bet you do. I bet everybody gets it. This is One Last Chance. Going once, going twice. Yes. Hawkeye is correct. Hawkeye Pierce. Hawkeye Pierce was his last name. You're not going to get many of the last names, but that would be awesome. Hawkeye Pierce was beloved for his humor and humanity amidst the backdrop of the Korean War. All right, we're halfway home with characters from the 1970s. This is an interesting one. Though his face was never shown, so it's interesting. I don't know how the robots got his face. His voice was instantly recognizable, frequently called Rhoda from the building's intercom system. Often heard talking about his personal misfortunes in a humorous way. He was known for never actually appearing on scene, just being a voice. But if that actor had shown up in a scene, this is what he would look like. Yeah, the MASH show lasted forever, didn't it? Now, who remembers who this is? This is the Rhoda show. Who knows this character on the Rhoda show? This doorman became iconic despite never being physically seen. What was his first name? There you go, Brenda. Good. Brenda got it. Carlton the Doorman was a unique character, adding humor to Rhoda through his disembodied voice. Yes, indeed. Number 12. A student at James Buchanan High School and a member of the Sweat Pods. That should be enough right there. He is often seen struggling with schoolwork, especially math. We're doing characters from the 1970s sitcoms. His goofy charm and clueless remarks made him popular among his classmates. Am I the guy who plays who? His goofy charm and clueless remarks made him popular among his classmates. I told you that already. Famous for his catchphrases like "up your nose with a rubber hose." Do you remember that? Up your nose with a rubber hose. He was played by a young John Travolta before his rise to the movie stardom. So who was the character? And no, it's not Horseshack. Although the robots might have gotten a little bit confused with Horseshack, I think. But no, this looks like somebody else. There you go. Yes, this indeed is Vinnie Barbarino. Vinnie Barbarino was the heartthrob of the Sweat Hogs, known for his humor and dim-witted charm, and of course launched a career for Mr. Travolta. All right, next up. The strict but loving father of a struggling African-American family in Chicago. He worked multiple jobs to make ends meet for his family. Who remembers? Had a strong sense of responsibility and traditional values. And here's the key clue, probably. His relationship with his eldest son, JJ, was often tense due to JJ's laid back and lazy attitude. Who remembers who this is? You remember the show? Good Time. Good Times was the show. He's known for his booming voice and stern but fair demeanor. Stern but fair. Stern but fair. Anybody remember? What was the guy's name? I actually gave it to you in the earlier clue when we were talking about Mr. J.J. Walker himself. This is indeed James Evans Sr. James Evans Sr. represented the tough, hardworking father figure trying to keep his family afloat during hard times. And again, from the show Good Times. Okay, next up. I think the robots struggle with this painting, so you might want to listen to the clues. A young Chicano mechanic who worked in an old garage. Young Chicano mechanic. Often clashed with grumpy owner Ed Brown, but had a close bond with him. He is known for his humor and optimistic outlook on life. There you go. That was you guys got that one fast. This character had a way of charming everyone, including Ed with his good nature And he was played by who? There you go. He was played by Freddie Prinze. Freddie Prinze, he became a symbol of Latino representation on television. I guess he did. Chico, as many of you got, Chico was a groundbreaking character in representing Latino culture on mainstream TV in the 1970s. Chico and the Man. Yes. Freddie Prinze. How about that? You forget about some of these things, don't you? Yeah. I'm not sure the robots nailed that one. And good luck with the next one, because I think they're a little off on the next one too. But follow the clues. A short and rude, abrasive dispatcher for a New York taxi company. Often insulted the drivers working under him, but had a strangely likable personality. He's known for his sarcastic quips and devious behavior. Yeah, you guys have a bunch of Freddie Prinze trivia. Very good. There you go. Super Poppy makes an appearance on the scene. And I shit you not. And the actor, played by Danny DeVito, this character was unforgettable despite being highly unlikable. Highly unlikable. That's right. It is. You guys have it. Louis De Palma. Louis De Palma was the ultimate anti-hero, delivering biting humor in every episode of Taxi. Anti-hero. I like that. And again, I'm not sure the robots got this one exactly, right? Am I right? I don't know. I think the next one, though, they do very well. And again, we're doing characters from 1970 sitcoms tonight. So this gentleman is a calm and collected captain of New York City Police Precinct. He is known for managing a quirky and eccentric group of detectives. Who knows? He handled stressful situations with a dry sense of humor. Yeah, you got it. Nice. He is frequently seen in small office managing both police work and personal drama. I don't remember this show. I don't think I watched this show all that much. His no-nonsense attitude was a balanced by compassionate approach to his team. I think you guys all have it. Yeah. Barney Miller. Barney Miller was the glue that held this oddball police precinct together, making him a TV staple of the 1970s. We love those TV staples of the 1970s. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody post-hurricane. We're still getting over to here in the upstate. Thank goodness for Starlink. Next up, a mild-mannered hardware store owner and father of two. Known for his patient and understanding nature, especially with his rebellious son, Richie. Those rebellious sons. Often gave fatherly advice to both his family and their friends. I think everybody knows this one. Yeah, Hal Linden. Yeah, this is. You got it. This is Mr. C. Everybody remember Mr. C's first name? The show's iconic family man had a fatherly relationship with Fonzie as well. He was played by Tom Bosley. His character was the epitome of the wholesome dad. What was his first name, though? I don't see the first name up there yet. Who's got it? Hey, India. What's up? Love back from the upstate, South Carolina. Ah, there you go. Alfredo. Howard Cunningham represents the ideal 1950s suburban dad in Happy Days. Okay, we've only got 3 left in this category, so here we go. The bumbling and clueless landlord of this apartment where the main characters live. He's known for his outrageous wardrobe, including bright colored leisure suits. I do remember this show very well. Who wore the bright colored leisure suit? Who knows? He tried to act tough, but was easily intimidated. This character was played by the legendary comic actor Don Knotts. Who's the character we're looking for? Manager of the apartment. There you go. Mister. But what was his... Does anybody remember his first name on the show? His character's first name? Not Mr., although Mr. was often used. Yeah, Don Knotts is the actor. But who remembers the full character name? First name? I don't think they used it that much. It was mostly Mr. Furley, right? Going once, going twice. Not a Tom, not a Dick, not a Harry. It's a Ralph. Ralph Furley. How about that? I don't remember that much either. Ralph Furley brought slapstick and goofy charm to the dynamics of Three's Company. 2 more. This guy was an alien from the planet Orc and came to Earth to observe human behavior, frequently using the phrase nanu nanu. Nano nano. Nano nano. I don't think I got that any of those times. Nano nano. He wore a silver spacesuit with a red uniform over it. But yes. Yes, indeed. And I don't need a first or a last name on this one. Very detailed answer there. Yo. That's right. Mork. This is Mork, played by Robin Williams. His character launched Williams' career in comedy. Mork became a household name for his outlandish antics and endearing confusion about human customs. Everybody watch this show quite a bit? I don't know that I watched it that much. This was ABC, right? Or am I wrong about that? ABC? Wow, that's detailed, Alfredo. All right, last one in the category. Maybe the hardest. A wealthy and self-absorbed woman who was at the center of a wildly dysfunctional family. She's known for her constant infidelity and naivete. How about that word? Naivete. I think I nailed that. Naivete. And the robot's kind of a messed up her teeth. I'm not sure. Who knows this one? Her family was involved in bizarre and over-the-top soap opera-like drama. There's a key clue. But it is a sitcom from the 1970s. There you go. You got the show. Who remembers the character's name? Who's got the character's name? She had a complex love life with multiple entanglements. Played by Catherine Hellmond. This is Catherine Hellmond. She became an icon of the 1970s satire. Who remembers the character's name from the show Soap? The show was Soap. This was Jessica Tate. Jessica Tate's character was the embodiment of over-the-top satire in a soap opera parody soap. All right, how'd you guys do on that category? It seemed like you all did pretty well. The last one was hard, though, right? Am I right?